This lesson is all about ringslings. Ringslings are a piece of fabric with 2 rings sewn into the carrier, and in the end you will have a carry that goes over one shoulder. The fabric goes through the rings to tighten it. There are actually different shoulder types, so that is talking about how the rings are sewn into the fabric. The most common is this gathered shoulder type, where the fabric is just folded over the rings and then sewn. And here you have a folded or pleated shoulder, and this one is a folded or pleated shoulder as well. So then the fabric is folded before it is sewn in, so the carry will be more narrow on your shoulder. So depending on the shoulder type, the fabric can be spread or gathered up. And for the pleated shoulder type, different brands have their own type of pleat, depending on how many folds and in which way they have folded it before sewing it in. If the wrap has a design with a top and a bottom, you will find ringslings with the name left or right shoulder ringsling. So that means that if you have the rings on your right shoulder, the fabric will be upright, and if you wear it on the wrong shoulder, the fabric will be with the image facing downwards. If you have some type of design that doesn't really have a top and a bottom, it doesn't say if it's left or right, so you can wear it on both shoulders. It doesn't matter. Some fabrics do have a front and a back with a very different color, and you can wear your ringsling in this classic way or with a flip in the back. And if you add the flip in the back, the other way of the fabric will be showing here in front. So you can see the flip in the back, and this whole setup, threading it through the rings, is something you do one time or after washing, because you take it out for washing, but otherwise you just leave it in and you don't have to redo it every time. A ringsling is super quick. And with a smaller baby, you wear it more on your front, and as they get bigger, you really wear your toddler onto your hip. And now you can see with this gathered shoulder type that the fabric is spread over my upper arm and shoulder, which limits my arm movement a little bit, and that didn't happen when using this folded shoulder type. So this is what a ringsling looks like after using, and then you can just throw it on, add the baby and tighten. There's actually a few ways of carrying a ringsling. That's why I made a whole course about it, because I love the ringsling as much. So this is the one with the flip in the back, the classic way is without the flip, but you can also wear the rings on your back and the baby in front if you don't want the rings to be close to the face, or if you prefer the tightening to be easier on your wrist and arm. And you can even do a back carry once your baby is bigger and you want to move them towards your back. There are a few brands that make stretchy ringslings, so those combine the stretchy fabric with the rings, making it a super comfortable, super soft option, and it's less limiting for your arm movement because of the stretch. With a ringsling, in the end, you want their back to be supported, their knees to be higher than the bum, chin of chest, airways free, and you want to be moving as one unit. Once your baby is bigger and they want their arms out, that's definitely an option. Just keep the top edge up to their armpits and they can be active and use their arms. Once they fall asleep, we put them back in and retighten if needed. A ringsling is a super compact quick option for baby wearing is the type of carrier that I would throw in my car for quick errands. With a toddler or with a newborn, it doesn't matter. With a toddler it is slightly heavy to be wearing on one side for longer periods, but you could of course change your shoulder or which hip you're carrying on from time to time, so you're not wearing on one side the whole day. But if the carry is tightened correctly, it actually distributes the weight over your torso a little bit as well, so it's less heavy than wearing your toddler on one side without the carrier. Often you see people compensating with their body. If you're using a hip carry without a wrap or carrier, or the ones that are in the carrier, it should be supported more and you should be able to walk around without doing the overcompensating hip thing.